Salutations, my fellow dudes and dudettes, and welcome back to Tales of Phantasia. Last time, we found the city of Thor and managed to turn on the power. Well, okay, not turn on the power, but we found our way to the central program where we can use time travel. The guy's name is Oz. It's a very strange name. I'm sure it made everyone think of the Wizard of Oz. I'm pretty sure that was intentional because it's a giant floating head and the guy's name is Oz. I mean, I want to blame you for thinking Zordon. But anyways, you want to make sure you're prepared for this little time travel business going on. I recommend you equip Quest with Tempest or Bolt Crash. Tempest is going to infinitely be better because of the multiple hits. It's essentially your Blade Storm combined with Lightning Bolt. So you're gonna so you can do a lot of hits with it as well as deal thunder damage. But more on that later. Welcome to Central Processing. I am Oz, the Mother Computer. I have said this earlier. Confirming ID. Time Rift driver operational. Boosting power level. The city's power is not turned on. The city mayor must decide. The mayor is dead. I now appoint you Mayor of Thor. Please make a decision. I don't follow. We need to repair the city's power in order to use the time warp. Repower the city? Attention, people of Thor! Power will now be restored to the main grid. Something's happening. Is this really a good idea? I love how Oz says, people of Thor, but as far as I can tell, there ain't nobody here except the robots and those plant-like things. Unless those robots are considered residents. Wait, they're considered resident. Oh my gosh, we just killed some innocent, people, essentially, that were just sort of living here. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Anyways, restoring the power brought the city of Thor up to the surface, so that's cool. It looks like it's done. Amazing. The entire city was raised out of the sea. Ocean. Alright, now we're going to interact with them again, and for some reason they request that we select the time travel option again. He even introduces himself again. Why? That's so redundant. Confirming ID. Time Rift driver operational. Boosting power level. Required energy level reach. Please enter time and location destinations. We need to go 100 years into the future. May 21st. In front of the sarcophagus in a mausoleum south of Dhaos. Confirming ID. Security clearance met. Please prepare for time travel. Here we go, everyone. Confirming. Energy release imminent. Wormhole open. Confirming conditions acceptable. Begin transfer. Whoa. That was quite flashy. Oh, so we managed to make time travel possible. I mean, sure, we had to use some form of technology, but still, it was possible. Temporal transfer in progress. And I guess apparently someone's not happy about time travel. Now look at that, it's a little thing that played at the beginning of the game. Like when the intro credits were playing. This little sequence doesn't last nearly as long, but still, it's a little nice touch. Where did you send them, old man? Ha! You think I'm going to tell you? I know they fell through time. I'll find out when and where they are. And when I do, they're finished! Dhaos, you... This will be your final resting place. We'll see how you enjoy years of darkness here. Oh shit. The Time Travel Brigade. Or for Cartoon Network. I think it's Time Squad. You're... Oh. Class. Dhaos, your time is finished. I won't allow you to destroy our world. You think you are going to stop me? My time on this world is far from over, boy. Alright, we've got a boss fight. We've got Dhaos. Again. Just like last time, you're going to want to use Luna and Indignation. There are a few factors that make this fight different. For one, Dhaos' magical defense has improved significantly since years ago. For one, instead of doing 6,000 damage, he only takes like 1,500. The other thing is Luna is a little bit weaker. As a matter of fact, I think Maxwell will probably be a better option for you. But then again, I guess it's just depending on what kind of player you are. I probably would have used Maxwell, assuming I died here. Another thing, I absolutely love this battle track that plays here. This is such a good track. This is one of my favorites of the entire game. It's just so upbeat. It's like, it's time for battle. But the other things are, Dhaos has a small amount of HP compared to what he's supposed to have, which, to be honest, in hindsight, that's a good thing, because his max health is supposed to be like 65,000. If he actually had full health, this fight would have practically been impossible. Main example, this freaking attack right here, this stupid explosion attack. I mentioned this during the last Dhaos fight. He almost never did it though. Or, I think he might have done it once or twice. In this battle, though, it's his signature move. This guy will not stop using it. Like, I nearly lost this fight because of him using that stupid explosion attack so many damn times. My recommendation to you is, the reason why I suggested Tempest was because, oh, here we go, another explosion. I guess one isn't good enough. But yeah, like I said, the blades, the Tempest is going to be, oh my goodness, this guy just can't let up. Tempest is Blade Storm and Lightning Bolt, as I mentioned before. So, therefore, you're going to be hitting Dhaos a lot. It's not going to do any damage, mind you, with the Blade Storm part. But at the very least, you can stun him every now and then, and there you go, fucking explosion attack. I swear, this guy is so bustingly frustrating this second battle. I don't understand what the hell happened. Did he become more intelligent? Because the other thing with this fight is that Dhaos is much more resilient. For one, he starts out by himself, so he's attacking right at the start of the battle. And secondly, he's constantly guarding your attacks anyway. So even if you were able to deal a fair amount of damage to him, like, he's constantly shielding himself anyways. Also, for some reason, Blade Storm specifically doesn't do anything, but my basic attacks do. I don't get it. This fight is and he's gonna do the explosion attack again. This fight can drag. It can absolutely drag. It's not because of how much little damage you do, but because of how much damage you can see. He literally just did the explosion attack like a second ago, and he's doing it again. I've never been so tense in my entire life. Okay, I have been more tense with certain games, but damn it! I don't think this was a good difficulty spike, because yeah, Dhaos was kind of a challenge once he started attacking you in the first fight, but I'm sorry, this is a little too much. I mean, well, I guess, to be fair, Dhaos didn't put up much of a fight in the first time, because as long as the Evil Lords were alive, he didn't do anything but walk back and forth. It was like he was pacing. It's like, what to do, what to do, what to do. Also, we learned Firebrand. It's not a bad move. Your weapon engulfs in flames. You can throw it. We did it! Look out. We've got to escape. Oh, shit, everything's on fire! Oh. Okay, that's not how I wanted to see Dhaos go out, but okay. What's happening? All that energy that was released when Dhaos was unsealed must have been too much for this place. Or ancient structure. It feels like the core of the earth is quaking. Whoa. Hurry up! Oh my gosh! It's literally falling apart into the damn earth. That is crazy. Hey, look, it's Tristan. Plus, Tornix, what's happening? Tristan, run! I love how he just sort of like walk. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's because he's old that he doesn't go that fast, but he doesn't seem that worried at all. Holy moly, though, the whole place practically blew up. And so, Dhaos was buried in the cave-in and disappeared into the center of the earth. A few days later, the summoner Clarth and the mage Arche, after all the joy and sadness they shared with us, it is time to say goodbye. Okay, things got a little depressing now. I can't believe this is goodbye. I know. Arche and I will go alone. Don't ever forget me. I can never forget you guys. Men, please don't cry. I'm glad that fate found a way to bring the four of us together. Who could have thought that four people from different times and places could have possibly had the times that we've had? I know. Clarth, Archit, take care. I'm gonna miss you. I'll miss you too. I guess this goodbye. This is actually much more depressing than I thought. I mean, I'm not crying, but damn it, this is actually kind of sad. Oh shit, a curveball! Oh, okay, I guess they're not leaving after all. Look at that! That's why I wasn't very, like, so sobbing about it, because I already saw this cutscene. I know what's happening. I want to do a blind let's play of an RPG. I refuse to do blind let's plays of RPGs, because that would take an eternity. I mean, I guess Undertale would count, but I already finished that game previously, all three routes. What the hell was that all about? Yeah, meteors are falling out of the sky. What's going on? And we got another time travel guy. This game is full of surprises. It worked. Tornix D. Morrison's house, the year 4302. That light, it was time travel. Correct. I come from Alvanista, 50 years from now. My name is Harrison. The future? Dhaos has been terrorizing your future. I was sent back in time to find the only people in history to ever defeat Dhaos. Are you saying Dhaos created that cave-in on purpose? Dhaos feared us return to the past to get you. That's why those meteors crashed into this area. He hoped to kill you. I thought Dhaos was killed by the cave-in. We've got to do something. We can't just stand by while Dhaos terrorizes the future. Agreed. Hey Chester, why don't you come with us? Wouldn't miss it for the world, buddy. Looks like we'll get our chance to fight side by side after all. This guy, looks kind of, well, scrawny. Scrawny? I'm sure I could take you down, you... Come on, guys. We've got to get out of here. I can't help you anymore, but I have to stay here. I'll come back safe to me, okay? You will, Tornex, I promise. And thankfully, they skipped to the time travel device. Time travel is quite an interesting plot point in this game. Like, that's one thing I do admire about the Tales of series. Like, every game does something, like, out of this world. But at the same time, every game is different in the execution of it. Like, in this game, it's time travel, and then in other words, it's warping from one world to another. They're, like, parallel to, well, one another. Required energy level reached. Please enter time and location. Send us 50 years into the future. South Euclid. Ow. Sorry about the creaking, but my laptop was sort of like dying out, so hopefully the video doesn't like crap out on me. Alright, it's fine. Wormhole open. Confirming conditions acceptable. Begin transfer. This chair is squeaking way too much. Hopefully when I move, which is actually going to be happening in a couple weeks, I'll be able to get myself a better chair that's not, well, this one. And we're using the time travel device again. I love how, like, we just used this to go back to the past, and now we're going to the future. Okay, no, correction. We used it to go into the future, and now we're using it to go from that future to another future. No, I guess past, present, future. Isn't that kind of the plot of, like, the Back to the Future series? Which I'm sure a lot of you that are going to be watching this part are going to hate me even when I say this. I have not watched any of the movies. I'm very sorry. Don't hurt me. But alright, teleportation successful. And we got Chester along with us this time. Cool. This is the future of Totus? Incredible. It's not Totus anymore. It's called Miguel now. Miguel? My father's name? For some reason, both Dhaos and most monsters stay away from South Euclid. It's a bit of a safe haven for those who want to avoid him. What about Venezia? Yes, we need to get to Alvanista and speak with the king. I'll go ahead to Alvanista and try to arrange some transportation. Please make yourselves at home, but come to Venezia's harbor as soon as possible. Alright, we've got 5 inseparable warriors together now. Which I guess you can say is great. But there's little something I really need to get off my chest. But that's going to be for next part. Hate to leave that cliffhanger for you guys, but I really want to go into detail about it. So, next time on Tales of Phantasia, we're going to be exploring the future! I tried to make that sound as epic as I possibly could. It probably didn't sound very epic from your ears. Anyway, I got a juice.